we have a huge network in crypto market. Hello,
Yes,
I'm
please
audible.
go on. Rolly, please unmute yourself. I like to ask you to unmute yourself unless you're speaking. Dr. Shazia, please go ahead. Yes, I understood
Yeah,
you're from
I'm
India and you
also
have a
a
big.
brand promoter as well as
Mhm.
I am also a brand promoter. I support so many brands in here. So who want to explore globally, who want to explore an Indian market. So it's a good connections from your side. I will support you, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I really appreciate it. Pastor Amran, if you're here, tell us where you're joining us. Please unmute yourself. You
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord and good morning.
Good morning, my friends.
Yeah,
Tell us where you're joining us,
in
please.
inshallah, mean by the grace of God. So, good morning from Canada, Sister Shadia and Brother Rolly and everybody. So, yes, thank you to having me through. Mr. Rolly is such a nice man. God bless you all. I just listened to you today.
We really appreciate you, my friend, for being here. Who else have I not introduced? If you like to introduce yourself, please unmute and tell us who
Uh,
you are, where you are. If you haven't
okay.
introduced, oh, Elaine is here. Elaine, do you are you able to unmute and unmic yourself, Elaine? Please come on and tell us about yourself quickly. We're recording this
Yes.
session,
Oh,
so we know who's the
well,
back office manager here.
you are so cute, Arif. Uh, I am from Canada, and I'm always traveling between two provinces, between Nova Scotia and Ontario, and we travel by car, and there's no words to describe the beauty of our country, but I have traveled to many countries and there is beauty everywhere. It is something that I look for in people, the
Oh,
qualities that we have, uh, that we can exchange and offer. And when we start seeing that side in people and look just for those qualities, it just enhances our life so much. And so I want to acknowledge Arif and Roli and Brother Derek, who invited me to join this incredible program, for the wisdom and the wealth that will come from being a part of this. Like the digital world, I've known for many years, dabbled in. And last night was, eh, in fact, I've known about this for about a week, I guess. But last night was the first time that I delved into it at a deeper level. And I am so impressed with what Autumn is offering. It's a program I think that can collaborate and work with any other program. And as we're seeing, I did not know that we'd be hearing about other programs this morning, but I find that very interesting that you're combining that approach, that you're giving people an opportunity to share either their talents or their successes with something else, and it just works so well. The products that they're offering with Autumn, I can't even go because I didn't sleep much till it was 4 a.m. when I got to bed. When I start looking at something, I like to delve into it. But the trading platform, there's two or different types of there's two different robots for the trading, and this is not like an overnight get rich. It's structured to bring sustenance and long term. And I couldn't help but think generational, like, and this is what we're all looking for. We're looking for something. I'm not looking at, okay, I want to become a millionaire. And that seems to be something that we see a lot online. It's like that. I don't know if we're being realistic when we look for that kind of title, but I think that what Autumn offers is something that sustains, to remove the worries and the the financial hiccups that come in our lives, and have that sustainability. So I am very
I don't
excited
know if the meeting
about.
has started, if it's going on or what, but I can't hear anything. All right,
Oh,
take care.
try your volume on in your settings, because maybe sometimes the phone volume is on, but the settings volume needs to be set independently. That has happened to me. Try that, Derek, on your phone, and see if that works to get the sound. Anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge what I'm learning with Autumn. I'm very, very impressed with the quality of the presentation, the quality of their website, and the vision that they have. It's like, I'm not hearing the hype in the same way. I'm
Elaine,
hearing something much more sustainable, and it really appeals to me personally anyway. So just want to share my excitement, and I'm happy to work with you, Roly. You're amazing. You're the one who ignited my desire to want to make this deeper search on this, when you shared yesterday, all the points about what this program can offer. And I mean, you have not exaggerated at all. Your excitement was contagious, and that's really good. So I'm looking forward to moving forward. I'm looking forward to moving forward. Wow. I'm looking forward to the future, and to
Elaine,
get to know more people. And thank you for hosting this, Arif, and thank you, Rolly and Brother Derek. Well, I owe this to you. Thank
Elaine,
you.
you're wonderful. Elaine, you're ambassador of whatever you believe in. Elaine, you're amazing. I want to give Rolly a chance. He has more people here. This is a place where you only speak where you have most people. This operational nights I have run from 2007 to 2012 very, very successfully, and we ranked through Canada and US, and I spoke in front of the Georgia Dome,
Mhm.
50,000 people. Here's my witness, Rolly. Rolly, come and tell us, how did you put this team together so quickly? You are in the hospital, you're
You should know
struggling
this
with
question.
some recovery, and you still put this quality of people together. Rolly?
Yes, good morning. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, yes. Go ahead and keep
Yes.
your phone a little bit distant from your nose, and we'll be good, because your nose is looking too big. You're a handsome man. Just give it a little distance and you can talk freely. Go ahead.
Okay,
All
one
right.
second. As I speak right now, I'm doing dialysis. I'm tied up here for the next 4 hours, and I do it 3 times a week, 4 hours every session, and I'm loving it. Can
How did
everybody
you
still
get
hear
these
me?
people together,
Okay,
Elaine,
so
Pastor? How did you stay
I'm
in touch
building
with
a
them? How did you
team.
build such strong
It's
bonds that they now
because
believe they're ready to
I
go?
believe in what the benefit this can offer to people. So, first, I did my due diligence. Everybody still hearing me?
Yes, Rolly. Yes, keep on speaking. We hear
Okay,
you.
I'm
Go
not sure
ahead,
if my
my
mic
friend.
is on.
You're working under very, very harsh circumstances. I respect that. The floor is yours.
Yeah, the question is, why am I building fast? It's because I did my due diligence. I look at the video and I internalized it, and I asked myself, what is this company offering? Then, when I understood it, I compressed the message to something simple. And we're going to have a separate training for that. And the team, and by the way, it's not the first time I'm building with Arif. I was a builder there also, and I know how to listen to people. And this is key to building this business. You have to listen twice as much as you talk, and then just show the benefits. with all honesty, with all sincerity. And Pastor Derek is a good friend of mine for a long time, and we always talk to each other, good and bad. And then when something good, and he has the vision also, and he buy into the vision, and we're gonna build together. And we're focusing on three, and then five, and then six. But we're gonna go deep five, and our goal is to go we have this thing now in our team, Aurum 316, meaning we're gonna go help each other recruit three, and then we're gonna help them recruit their three, and then go 15 wide. So anyways, I only have time to just say everybody can do this, and we will be here to help you every step of the way. And in team, it says together each achieves more, and I cannot be more happy if you become successful because of an idea or two that you learn from me. But I
Thank you.
guarantee you, I'm always learning, learning, learning. I'm like a sponge. That's the answer. I'm like a sponge. I'm a learner, learner, learner. And all I have to do is just
Will come after meeting.
suggest one or two things, and then they're on their way. And this is that
Raleigh,
business. We don't need
thank
to
you, my
pour in
friend.
everything we know. We do not need to pour in. Am I still being heard?
Yeah, you're
We
being
don't need
heard,
to pour
Raleigh.
in
Let's
every
switch
details.
gears
All
here.
we need to know is where they're at, what they want, what they need, what their fear is, what they hate, what is their ambition. And then as a coach, I just designed a program, which by the way is a good fit for me and Arif, because we have a 30, 60, 90-day program that would transform your lives. And hopefully, your intention is to change other people's lives for the better. Thank you so much. Arif,
Thank you,
take it
thank
over.
you. Thank you so much for sharing. I just want to quickly go back to Dr.
Arif
Shazia because
brothers.
she's connecting from India. Let me just introduce you back again because you're connecting from overseas, and I believe there might be right now 7, 8 p.m. I don't know what time it is, but Dr. Shazia, you also dig a little bit into honesty, integrity, history, family, and you asked me about a little bit of a history about my family, and you already know that I wouldn't stand behind anything that would harm or disgrace a name like that. Can you reintroduce
Brother,
yourself and tell us why you signed up,
can
my dear?
can I introduce my husband, my fiance here?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is a successful forex trader, and want to introduce with you. Can I?
Yes, please. If you can share your screen, or what you do is the process here is again for everyone that comes into this room. You put your email on the chat line so we can make you an admin here. Email here. So everyone, please put your email on the
Okay,
sideline so I
please.
can make you an
I
admin
will.
for the next session.
Okay. Let's give me a
So if you have any connection challenges, you can overcome them as you sign up as an admin, like I am doing. And even if I got kicked out of the room or got disconnected, it continues to record and continues basically to monitor the room. That's one of the benefits of having this. Shazia, if you're not ready, we're going to do the presentation right now. Are you ready, my dear? I believe she got off. Yes, she got disconnected. So we'll continue. Again, I really appreciate all of you who are here, and I'm asking everyone just to be patient with this process of learning. And I wanted to ask you all and those who see this recording, how many people are familiar with a concept called the rule of 72? Last yesterday, I asked Hadi Mahochi, who is an engineer out of Montreal, and he basically was making 50, 60, $100,000. Hadi, I'm asking you a question. Can you tell me if you're familiar with the rule of 72? And Hadi, that's an engineer, very educated, he said, I have no clue. And I was shocked because the rule of 72 is the most powerful law in this universe that God, Allah, Jesus, Jehovah put together. Some of the people who use this law of compounding are people that are right now running the show around the world, like Elon Musk, like Berkshire Hathaway founder, like they again, my mind is blank of his name, but he has a $1 billion empire, not because he sold and bought and tried to connect and this and that and consulting, because he harnessed the power of compound interest. If you have heard about it, please put yes. If you've heard about compound interest in rule of 72, put a yes here. I have. I know Raleigh has. I can answer for Raleigh. Yes. Anyone else has yes, rule of 72? Warren Buffett. Yes, that was Warren Buffett. Thank you, sir. Derek. Yes, he has heard about it. Okay. Now I'm going to show it to you in two ways how to harness it today. Two different ways. One, through my own basically story, that how I started, how it's coming to fruition. The other one through the power of compounding effect of Warren Buffett on using Orem system, because not only the $100 you're gonna get rich off, it's the structure that is built to help you build a community like we're doing here with friends and family. So I'm really excited about this, Elaine. I wish some of the other team members were here. There's Hortons, there's other people, Hadi, that they're all camping, they're all running their own show. Actually, HP, which I'm going to send this meeting to, told me that you have a powerful presentation, my friend. You have powerful stage presentation. You're going to take over this and you want to build it exactly the way you built in Primerica company I started. I moved from one city to another, not knowing one single person, went out in the street and built up a very, very big company within 2, 3 years. So this is not about me, but let me share my screen and I'm going to introduce you to what's called the rule of 72 and the power of compound interest as used by Mr. Warren Buffett. So here we go. If you see my screen, please let me know. I am sharing the presentation right here. Are you seeing my screen? You
Yes.
should be. You should be. So here we go. Slideshow. All these concepts may be new to you, but my company is the Morgan Gilany Group Inc. Somebody asked me, who is Morgan? I said, whoever joins my team. We talk about Financial Freedom Foundation here. We call it the Camel Bot 360 because it's a bot. And somebody said, what is bot? While some English man was explaining the bot. And I said, hold on, it's a robot. They call it bot in England. So this is the Camel Bot 360 financial education marketing platform. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I was for 10 years, but no longer. And now I market financial platforms that teach financial education. The Morgan Gilany Group, we understand here that life can get messy and plans don't always unfold the way we expect. Far too many Canadians are unprepared to the unexpected, leaving themselves and their families vulnerable. If anything happened to me, what would happen to my 2 children, to my family, to my wife? And that's where we come in. I put this together intentionally 13 years ago. Now it's given me the power to give to others. Our mission is to guide you with a strong foundation in financial education, my friend. I don't care what you sell. You need to learn about the dollar and the progress. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of the journey of the dollar from the day it was invented to now, empowering you to make financial decisions. Please unmute yourself if you're not speaking. Otherwise, I'll have to do it and we redo this again. Build resilient communities and thrive financially. If you are unmuting yourself, please do take a chance to look at the waiting list. People are still joining, and that will end as of next time. But I am going to ask you to be patient while I go back to my presentation here. So, current slide. Our mission is, my friends, to guide you with a strong foundation in financial education, empowering to make informed decisions, build resilient communities that thrive financially no matter what life brings you. Life will bring you a lot of challenges. This is a step by step process of earning extra income part-time while you build your own business with Aurum Infinity ecosystem. It's an ecosystem, it's an existence. We don't need to reinvent anything. We just copy successful people, because success happens when time meets opportunity. And today is the day, and the opportunity is right here. Future, the traditional business model doesn't work. We talk a lot about fits tech, things are out of this world, futuristic things in our community. We exist to simplify, modernize, and futurize education and business startups. This includes all of you who are here. Our goal is to empower individuals and organizations through a full implementation of comprehensive digital platform. That's what the Aurum ecosystem is. It's a comprehensive digital platform, back office and all, combining innovative marketing strategies. This is the best marketing video I've ever recorded. Cutting edge technology like meeting, like all of these blessings that we have, will futurize, digitize, monetize, and optimize your time with us. Okay. So some of us are emotionally imbalanced. Some of us are, struggling with emotional health challenges like Raleigh is, emotional like I am, partner problems, not finding a purpose, not knowing where to get money, having, a lot of challenges. So we're going to look at this journey with us for 90 days as a whole, as a circle of your life. And we'll start with your health, like I'm helping with Raleigh to recover from this little glitch that he had in his health, because I've been through that. Partnership, I'm proud to say my family, my partner, my wife hears this, and that's why I have very, very high expectations of everyone to control, to control and to behave like human beings, like we're sitting down in an office together. Vocation will show you how to find your purpose, because when you find your purpose, you perform. You go like Raleigh, you run through the money. Personal development is my passion. I've written books about this. My family is here. My social circles are here. And I have mentors who help me with my spiritual struggles. We can all tap into those people. If I was sitting down with you one on one and helping you reverse engineer your life, let's say you're 85 years old. That's why we did the breathing exercise at the beginning of this program. I want you to think about this today, this weekend. You're 85 years old. You're looking at back on your life, no matter where you are on that chart, 20, 40, 60, or 75. The three major things you want to accomplish by age of 85. I want every person to make this assignment and come back next Wednesday or next Saturday when we have this training to tell me, because I'm going to ask you, unmute you, and let you tell me what would you like to accomplish. This will clarify all of your bad emotions, all of the hurts, all of the me, I. This is not about you and I. This is about the whole community. Raleigh is founded on a hospital bed. Where are you connecting? What's your problem? Morgan Gilany Group was founded by entrepreneurs with one shared vision: to provide digital nomads and entrepreneurs with tools, resources, and guidance they need to build a life of purpose and power, my friends. Purpose and power. We don't want anybody taking power away. American, British, anywhere. We're here in Canada, we run the show. Through our mentorship program, individuals gain access to franchise opportunities like Matlet in USA, like Camel Care in Canada, the Camel Bot 360 that you can start making money. I'll show you my own accounts today. Sales and marketing support that we provide, resources and partnership opportunities, recession-proof industries, personal and business development, startup resources, and register a business now. I registered my business 20 years later. I worked for many corporations before starting the Morgan Gilany Group. All entrepreneurs, all of the people who watch this message in Canada and US should call me to register a business this week. It will make you another personality where you can walk your way through this jungle of cash flow. What is cash flow? Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. 4 ways to legally make money. Employee, start a job, get an hourly $20, $25 an hour, and you collect the paycheck at the end of the week, and then you get taxed, and then whatever's left, you pay the bills, and you tax on that, and at the end of the month, you have more month at the end of the money. You can relate. I can. Self-employed person owns a job, a dentist. I went to the dentist the other day, and she said, Mr. Gilany. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, only brush the teeth you want to keep, my friend. So I'm only brushing the brains that want to stay in this program. The ones that are rotten, we throw it out. We took it out and we throw it away. That's how it works in the self-employed business, real estate, sales, lawyers, hairstylists, all work like that. They work for themselves. The more they work, the more they get paid, like the dentist. But I use that analogy to tell every one of you that we are sincere, we respect your time, and we want you to respect our environment. Business systems is the third way that you can make money. You have a McDonald's, you have a Tim Hortons, you have both sides of the border. I'm using, analogies that you can relate to. My favorite business in America is the chubby chicken. I don't know what it's called, but there's beautiful crispy chickens there. Investors are people who have money, who come and would invest in your company, in your venture here. And for you, the average person, we bring in the Wall Street to Main Street, the Bay Street to Danforth, and to Young Street. Why? Because you can now become an investor with $120 and start to reverse the cycle. Who has 20, 30, 40 years to go as a job to just pay bills? And then what's the purpose of this life? We're purposeful people here. If you're self-employed, I'm asking you to contact us today, not tomorrow. I'm bringing up TNT. That was my team in Primerica. I'm bringing it back. What is the rule of 72? Everyone grab a pen and paper, write it down. Number of years it takes to double your money. It's called X. What is X? Number of years that takes to double your money. How do you find it? You divide number of 72 by the interest rate that you get. For example, at your bank, you get a 3% return. I have examples of this. Let's see what happens. How your money doubles is, let's say you have $100 and you want to invest somewhere $130, as I'm recommending everyone to put $150 away today and start. Why? Because if you get 1%, which at the bank you don't get rarely, it will take you 69.9%, 9 years to double your $100 to $200. If you got a 2%, it will take you 5 years to double your money. The same money, different way. I'm talking about the power of compound interest in the rule of 72. So if you got a 10% return, 72 divided by 10, every 7 years your money doubles. The banks make between 20 to 30%. So let's say they take 25%. Every 2 years, their money doubles. Some of you won't believe it. You don't have to, because I'll show you. But all of these theories are nothing without understanding the fundamentals of money and life when we're younger, when we have early children. I taught this for 10 years in Primerica. I closed hundreds of thousands of insurance policies and millions of dollars in investment insurance with this chart. It's a very good chart. Anybody can use it. Vic can use it. Tony can use it. Anybody can use it. It's called the theory of decreasing responsibility. You're having a conversation with a young family, young person. You say, when you're young, and your children are growing and you have high debt, you have a house mortgage. If I was to die, what happened to my family? What's happened to my house? Everything would crumble coming down. So we introduce you to a concept called insurance, life insurance. 90% of those sold out there are the wrong ones. We teach you how to invest your money to be financially independent. When the children are grown, debt's gone, and mortgage is paid, you really don't need insurance. You need money to play. Play time. I'm going to put you on this video by the founder of this company, which is Mr. Brian Benson, who I hope it works, but his goal is to make 1,000 millionaires. Let me see. Can we hear Mr.?
And that will be $1 billion business. That will be a unicorn, and we'll be very excited and can accomplish that, and we're well on our way to that. So. And that will be $1 billion business. That will be a unicorn, and we'll be very excited. And going to push that, and well on the way to that. So.
Did you hear that? He wants to please mute yourself until my presentation is ready. I respect your time and I expect you to mute yourself until this is done. This is Brian Benson, the genius behind this company, who is operating out of Dubai, which is the capital of all money systems, and also Hong Kong, the capital of the Eastern world. He has gone there from America because this is not allowed. American government is in the process of approving all of these systems because money of dollar in your pocket, in your wallet, is going to the TD, USTD, my friend. You can start today, you can earn tomorrow, you can invest in hard assets. Then you can buy a franchise for yourself if you like a location to run successfully. You can build a health and wellness business. You can train the next generation of leaders, and you can leave legacy. This is the legacy of Brian Benson, the American. I have finally summarized it and finalized it and make it very, very simple steps. How do you get started, Mr. Gilany, Mr. Rowley, Mr. Elaine, Miss Elaine? How do you get started? One, you register via the link that the person in this room who invited you will send you. Like I sent to Dr. Shaziya in India, and she actually registered without even me knowing. This morning I woke up, she's registered, ready to go. Number two, you secure an online system, VPN, Brave browser, and all of the secure systems. Right now, you're being watched by the government of US, by the Canadian government, by Rogers, by every person that you connect your through phone, internet to. I am protected by VPN and Brave browser. And inside of that, I've created a digital wallet and I've invested $100. And you can do the same thing. And you get 3 teammates here. And you see, you can book a one-on-one with me, with Raleigh, with anyone. And you can win a trip to Thailand before the 16th of September. That's freedom, because you're going to meet Brian, you're going to meet all these people, your belief will change, your mindset. I used to go to convention in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and people come and line up and tell me to sign my book. I'm going to bring that book with me. That was the Book of Earners. You can start with this program today called the Orem Camel Book, and you can start your journey making money part-time. How is this possible, Mr. Gilany? You're talking too much. Let's go to the presentation and let's show the people the money. Show me the money, they said, right? I am
Show
done
me the money.
talking. I am respectful of your time. I'm going to my show me the money page.
Show me the money.
Show me the money, Raleigh. Show me the money. Now, I took you through the 7 steps of how you can get started, and I'm showing you my own personal performa, if you will, since I got started through this dashboard. And when you click here, you go into the financial proposal, and there's here Mr. Butt. I call this guy the Camel 360 Butt. I want every person in my team to call it Camel 360 because that will link you to the blue zones. This guy's already blue, Vic. This is already blue, Tony. This guy's blue, and he's very good. And he's going to help you out make anywhere from 10% to 11% to 12%. I showed this to my genius cousin in England, Mr. Azad Gilany. He said it was a scam. I said, good, I'll prove you wrong. Goodbye, see you. And we grew up together. I don't care who likes this. I don't care who says what. I've done my research. On August of 11, 2025, at 10:41 p.m. of 26 seconds, I deposited $135 USDD into this Camel beautiful butt, and the results have been phenomenal. Pay attention, friend. The results have been phenomenal. So right now, the total team volume that $100 has generated, because I recommended Raleigh and Raleigh followed the system, has generated $566.44 profits. And because all of the team members signed up and funded their $100 to the account, I've also made $30. It's a phenomenal of compound interest that Warren Buffett, that everyone else talks about. And this has no end. This has 17 levels that you can learn. We're in the first level. All of us are at 3%. This is 3% of my effort for 1 week, my friend. If I get labored at a job, I still would not make $566 US dollar. But this comes with a very great team of people, which I'm trying to teach you who's sitting here, because I've duplicated through Raleigh. You see the roster of people who are here. This is my current team right now. We have Raleigh Rossino. I have Dr. Shazia Siddiqui. We have Ada Ishecha. We have Ramin Shidad. We have Vic Patalano. We have Sayed Muhammad Gilany. We have Hoda Hersey. We have Jonathan Day. We have Simon Campus of Australia. Woo! All of you who signed up here, all of you who are following the process, because that's what I signed up with. Raleigh, imagine Raleigh's team. Now, Raleigh's copying what I'm doing. Raleigh's got Hortons, who's not here. He's got Derek, who's here, Mr. Derek Gulab, and we got here. We can go through this list on and on and on, 17 generations. That's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm so appreciative. This is Nick. That's Nick Rossino. That's Raleigh's brother. There's family members here. There's neighbors here. There's people who work together here. I am right now, my balance is zero because all of my money is invested and I have made $3.38 last 3 days. Tell me where you can put $100 in your bank. Do you ever get $3.38 in 7 days of profit? And that's just the basic of 10.5%. There's no emphasis for anyone to join this company. I have a vision. I am a very good visionary. I can see the future of this. This will take over every exchange company in the world. If I can send money from here to my brother, to my nephew here in Iran without paying any fees, that's a better way of doing business than going through the bank, going through Sarafi, going through exchanges, and doing that, my friend. Here we have people who believe, who see, and who do. That's all I need all of you to do. See, believe, and do, because there's people in this room. Who's done it? Hadi Mahochi has replaced his income of engineering in the last 21 days. Today he's on vacation with his lovely wife on some camping ground, but he is making consistently $300 to $700 based on a $20,000 investment in the Camel butt. Leadership development program that we provide will guide every one of you, not only entertain, but educate you. Educational resources, develop the next generation of global leaders. That's what I'm looking for. If you're looking for anything else, this is not the room for you. Communication, public speaking, just really this elaborate, beautiful presentation I created all last night. You know, I can teach you some stuff too. Problem solving, of course. Effective communication, yes, sir. Business, financial literacy, of course. We just introduced the rule of 72. Next week, I'm talking about the S curve, the most powerful business concept you ever hear in your life, and 99.9% of people don't know about it. It's called the S curve. We have bonus incentives and Orem Thailand trip on October 16 to 19. Every one of you who gets busy this week and get on track to the trip, you will get back cash bonuses. You will get recognitions from our company, the Morgan Gilany Group, because my goal is to make 100 of those millionaires that the gentleman Brian Benson talking about 1,000 millionaires. I will build 100 of them because we have the power, because we have the initiative, we have resources, we have people, we have a family to uphold us strong in the winds of change. Rent and invest in the Camel 360 butt, qualify for a trip to Thailand. The deposit to the butt is $100, $20. You rent the butt, actually, you don't buy it for $20. And this is one-time free fee, gives you access to all of the things that I showed you, everything that's here. Tell me a better opportunity. When you make a decision, you can change the course of your life. Your time is now. And I hope you come back. Because my question is, why not you? I have a philosophy to teach everyone. Every night and day, again, my family hears this. I go to bed and I wake up with the philosophy of the why. And that is, that G in the middle of the name Gilany stands for gratitude. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for each and every one of you being here. Our intentions, I stands for, we have an intention to serve. My intention is to build one of those 100 of those millionaires that Brian Benson wants to build, because we're in the strongest link, closest to the top of the chain. And that's our chance. We love to help others grow. We take action every day, including today. We network with like-minded people. If your mind is different, we're going to work on your mind. But why not you? Who else is going to do this? Who's going to discover these opportunities? Who will take your family to the next trip and show it off on social media? I speak on behalf of the Camel Care, the care for your health. The Blue Zones is a place where you can come thrive, because we have a variety of opportunities. You don't have to join Orem, but we all think about money daily. How many times a day do you think about money? Money, money, money. Buy shop, car dash, cash, car tap. Is that your life? And how long is it going to last? Friends, we're here on a mission. I'm not here to convince anybody. We're not here to sell anything. We're here to tell you that we've discovered the next future of finance. I'm Arif Gilany. We're here open to questions. Anyone has any questions? I'm going to stop sharing all of my screens. We have 40 minutes gone, just like HP. I'm open to asking any questions because he doesn't take questions, but I will. Elaine, is there anything that you can help me with improving my presentation? Give me feedback. And you tell me your power and you introduce the next person in 30 seconds. I am Arif Gilany. My superpower is to simplify very complex concepts like money for the average person to understand. That is my superpower, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next. Elaine, unmute
Arif,
your superpower.
Arif, could I ask you a quick question?
My friend, we're in the middle of presentation. Let me see if Elaine is coming. You're back. Go ahead. Tell me your superpower before you ask me any questions. This is the role. This is the Rolodex. You want to tell me in 30 seconds
My
what?
my superpower is connecting people with solutions. Yeah. Okay, Arif, I've just a quick question for you. What's the
Very short,
protocol?
very brief. Okay.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. What's the protocol with actually advertising this offer on the likes of social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, etc.? Do they allow this to be advertised, or do you know offhand, or is it just through purely organic, talking to friends and family and business?
So,
How would you suggest, Arif, the best way to advertise and promote this?
very good question, Tony. Thank you so much, sir, for your approval, for your question. So here's my take. This company was started with $330 million that raised locally, like the millionaires in Hong Kong and in Dubai that are controlling the whole, having the main shares of this company or main money injected into it. And then Brian Benson said, I'm going to make this available through a network of mouth to word of mouth, basically. And then he started offering it to Tom through Ahmad, which basically Tom put in $50,000 into the bot and saw incredible result in the first week, and then on and on and on. This is May. So the answer to your question, I haven't seen any rejection from anywhere. I do actively advertise through LinkedIn, Facebook, social media, all my YouTube channels. If the organic talk is us that they can hold us accountable, there's no limits. No, you can advertise it anywhere. But if you're posting third party stuff, they might block it, not scream it. All of those things happen, my friend. Anyone
Okay,
else with any
thanks.
questions that I can, Elaine, answer for you?
The presentation you just gave us is amazing. It's a wealth of information. I'm sure that everyone here has heard about most of these points, but the manner with which you present it is authoritative. It comes from your heart. We feel it. So it's like I'm not sure if this is what you're asking. You asked me to give you my feedback. That's what I was understanding, and I really think that this presentation is top notch. You asked me if there's something I would change. I would start with the presentation a little sooner. I would not delve into having everyone present where what their programs are, but I would just start with presenting who we are, where we're calling from, and if we have any goals. How did we hear about this opportunity? And then go right into the presentation. This really brings out the flavor of what we're getting into. It's I can't put words to how incredible your presentation is. Thank you very, very much. I hope it's okay. I hope my feedback is okay for you. It's very personal, but I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your approval. That's a big mark of approval, and I hope all of those who hear this on my YouTube channel watch it two, three, four, 5 times, because that's a work of sitting there with thousands of families, knee to knee, engineers, doctors, truck drivers, and every month they're broke. And I'm saying, God, how can I put some money away? And I'm asking them to save $100, and they can't because it's a small month at the end of the money. This butt is a miraculous thing, just like these socks are. See, I do sell my socks. This is my world. I speak from the heart. If you can't feel it, this is not for you. If you can't feel it, then you learn all of these skills.
It doesn't
All of these
matter if you don't hear it from the heart. I certainly felt it and I mentioned it because people have different layers of responding and taking in information, and they're all good, they're all okay. And it's putting uh, that little seed, because you're bringing that seed of knowledge and you're combining it with your talent of putting your heart into it. That is a talent to communicate what you've communicated, and your talent is big, sir.
I appreciate it.
So,
Well, I'm not here to convince or arm wrestle anyone. I have my own direction. I've found my purpose in life. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to revive my family history. My great grandfather, Sheikh Taha Gilani, in the mountains of Kurdistan, Dr. Shazia knows, trained 10,000 scholars that went to Cairo, went to, Istanbul, went to those places to debate and to bring back knowledge. So I know where I'm coming from, but the opportunity is here. The time is now. Rolly, you have anything else to add, my friend? You can unmute yourself, and the Rolodex starts now. Vic actually writes the Rolodex. So let me go back and bring you to the present. If you are doing anything, please stop doing. Take a breath. I was going to support this and record this separately, but I'm going to support it and also record it on the end of our presentation because I want everybody to practice this today. Raleigh, you're going to unmute yourself after I speak. So, I'm Arif Gilany. My superpower is to break down complex issues that 99% of people suffer from, like money, like health and wellness, like organizing teams. I look forward to working with every person who believes financial freedom is still available. You can contact me today. Raleigh? Vic, anybody ready? Go ahead while Raleigh unmutes himself. I'm in multiple places. I'm all around the world. Dr. Shazia, tell us what's your superpower, my dear. Derek,
All right. Hello. Hello.
Dr. Shazia, tell me what's your superpower, my dear.
Exactly. I don't have a super power, but I have a belief in God. Alhamdulillah, this is my superpower. So, secondly, uh, this is the chain which you want to connect by people. So, the sister asked about the data. Uh, I just answered that this is the filter data of the angel who wants to build a successful environment and a soulful environment in the entire the world. And this because the spirituality and the finance maintenance is this the challenge of this era. Eh,
I appreciate your feedback. I'm getting so much feedback. My phone is really blowing up, and I'm feeling the exactly same energy of 2007 when I was building financial services. This brings me back to the game that I'm comfortable with. I'm really comfortable with money. You got to get really comfortable with money. Once you master these concepts, ask people about rule of 72, ask them about the compound interest, ask them about some power of content compound interest. People have no clue. You got to hook
yeah,
everywhere you go. It's a new conversation we're starting. The Camel robot is so interesting. Our partners in UK are building up cafes that we can have Camel coffee and have discussions like this and business and all of that stuff. This is so miraculous. I can't still believe it that it's landed on my chest. And I take it out every Saturday.
Now, in this era nowadays, we finding out that we create a robot with emotions, and people lost their emotional. They're running for money. They're running uh, for materialistic things. So many challenges is there. So for the spirituality, and this is the very very positive, and a very credible uh, platform to build finance, to build your soul pure. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you
Very
so much, my
appreciative,
dear.
my dear
I,
brother.
I do appreciate that. Now I'm going around the room. If anyone else has any comments or questions, this is the time. We've been on here 50 minutes and it flew like this. When you're having fun, when you're learning something new, time just flies. Are you here still, Raleigh? Unmute or not? Raleigh is not in the room currently. Coach Raleigh is as a guest. Pastor Derek,
Yes.
what's your feedback after all this, my friend?
My feedback is sharing the same thoughts as Elaine because that's I think she said it really well.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Sometimes we
Yeah.
to lead a group of people, you have to be a good follower. And I've been follower for so many years, and now I'm
Mm.
leading this because I'm the first person in Canada to actually offer this opportunity. Imagine in 5 years how many credit cards, Visa, Mastercards, of TD, CIBC, all of these we can replace through this community. Imagine how powerful that is for you and your family, for your mission, for your pastorhood, for your church, for all the things that you want to build. I really appreciate every one of your time. We're going to stop the recording. Then we're going to have a conversation just like a family. If anybody wants to talk or ask any questions, we're not going to be recording that. This is the end of our presentation. This presentation runs every Wednesday where you can come in a Rolodex, tell us in 30 seconds who, where, what, just like it was suggested. And then we take you through a 5 minute presentation of yourself. If you have a full presentation ready, 5 minutes, make sure you book a time, let us know, and we'll accommodate that into our blue zones. Other than that, you need to get together with the person who invited you. If you haven't signed up with Lila, with Elaine, I'm going to connect you guys. I think that's going to be a fantastic team. I'm lining up next team after Raleigh. Whoever wants to work with me this week, I'm open 9 to 9. I've got the approval of my wife, my family, everyone. I'm so blessed to have the permission of all of you to make myself available to help you duplicate what Raleigh and I are doing. I duplicated last week with Raleigh. I want to do the next person now. I'm going to work with Dr. Shaziya. I'm going to work with all of my contacts who are busy today, who are not here. Next week, we will have 25 people here because each one of you is responsible to get 3 people here. And if you do, I will give you a free pair of socks. Camel socks shipped to your door if you get 3 guests into this room on Wednesday at 12 noon. This is Saturday, so you have some time to discuss, to converse, to talk about, to critique, to do whatever research. Everyone said research. Do your research. Do your research. This is your research now, and get with someone who invited you today. Thank you for your time.